The Upstate Golf Guys podcast is brought to you by Golfweek Amateur Tour, New York Upstate, a national tour for all golfers and skill sets in its 31st year. We represent the New York Upstate region, and to join, visit amateurgolftour.net and click Join Now for the best amateur golf tour in the country. David Calise, with his beautiful home for rent in Saratoga Springs. This mansion is located on Airbnb. What a way to enjoy Saratoga with family and or friends on a vacation to golf, go to the horse track, or relax in this beautiful home. For more information, go online to Airbnb/H/mansion in Saratoga Springs for information. Northeastern Insurance Agency for all your insurance needs. Voted #1 insurance agency in the Capital Region in 2024 by the Times Union. For any insurance needs, call Jared at 518-956-3753. The Bunker Indoor Golf, located in over 7 locations across the Capital Region and host of our Golfweek Am Tour Winter League on Saturday mornings. From golfing on their state-of-the-art simulators or having a delicious meal with your friends or family, come on down and visit one of the Bunker locations. Visit them online, getinthebunker.golf. For more information of the Upstate Golf Guys podcast and their partners, visit upstategolfguys.com.
Welcome back to another episode of the Upstate Golf Guys podcast. We have a golf week spotlight for y'all. It has been a couple weeks. We haven't had much to talk about, so we kind of didn't do one last week. But Adam, you're back in the seat. What's up, brother?
That's it. What's up? I got it's a beautiful day. We got the nice nice temperatures now in New York. We hit 60 degrees today. We got to open up the window in the studio so it doesn't smell like guinea pig, old cat, and Anthony sleeping. So it's nice fresh air in here. It's not muggy and humid.
It's beautiful in this room. I love it. I love it. We just ran a raffle. Congratulations to who won it?
Mark Shute won the national championship.
Let's go. Congrats. I'll see you down there at Hilton Head. It's a wonderful time. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations.
Yeah, and the 1985 Lombardi.
Yeah, man. But all right, let's get the show rolling. Florida Mike, what up, brother?
What's up, my dude?
What's going on down there in Florida? How you doing? All right?
Oh, doing good, man. I get to golf every day.
I see you when you're wearing. I see you wearing it. Upstate Golf Guys. You're throwing it out there down there in Florida. Okay, you got the right gear on. I love it.
Yeah. Good thing I didn't wear my red hoodie today.
Let's go.
Well, you know, this is the first time since Mike's been on the podcast that I can actually sit there and not feel as mad anymore because he's golfing all the time outside. Because officially we get to go on Saturday ourselves for the first time in New York at Mohawk River, and we got 36 guys playing.
Let's go.
Saturday.
Let's go. All right, man. And then we got a special first-time guest to the show. Actually, 2 first-time guests, but let me introduce my first guest. I got Jay Hotch. What up, dog?
Hey, fellas.
What's going on, my guy? How you doing in there in your garage? You feeling all right?
Out here, man. It's the only quiet spot in the house.
I love it. That's right. I know the feeling, dog. I know the feeling. Trust me. And then Kevin Dumasich. What's up, my guy?
What's up, guys?
Not much.
Hey, Adam, you're going down April 5th and 6th.
Oh, shit. Listen, we're going to talk about that.
DC is a perfect place because I'm the president and Kevin's my vice president. He's always going to be second to me. We'll get to that later, though.
Yes, we will. Let's get the party started, though, boys. Let's get the party started.
We want to shout out Jason Hotch, though. He is one of our sponsors for the Golfweek Am Tour, the JCH Soft Wash. So, obviously, if we're going to have a nice little ad read for him soon, but if you're looking for, cleaning of your siding or your porch or your deck, he's the go-to guy. So he'll give us the info in a little bit.
He will tell us a little bit about his business, but first we want to know we'll talk about golf first, Jay. Jay, when did you start playing, my guy?
When
did you start playing the game of golf?
Oh, man, I started when I was a young kid. I played a little bit and, early teens, so played for a few years and kind of got out of it, moved on to other things. And then I picked it up again in my early 20s, played for a few years. And then again, I moved on to other things. I was in a band and stuff like that.
Sure.
I kind of got away from the golf, but I'd say back in 2014, my father-in-law asked me to go out and play with him. And I was like, oh, I'm an avid golfer. So I had to kind of dust the clubs off and get my game into shape. And, I've been at it ever since then. So about 12, 11 years.
Nice, man. Nice. And let me ask you something. You joined the Golfweek Amateur Tour just a couple of years ago. I met you, man. And I got to know your thoughts. First off, what's the first thing you have to say about the Golfweek Amateur Tour, Jay?
Man, it's awesome. It's just like, the guys that are all involved, you meet new time. It's laid back, relaxed.
Yep. Friends for life too, right, brother? Friends for life. Exactly.
It's awesome. It's a great time out there.
I love it, man. Love it. Kevin D, when do you now? We got a champ flight player who's always chasing Adam, and Adam's always chasing him. They're going back and forth. I shouldn't say that because, listen, I've seen Kevin D come out with a victory many times. But, Kev, when did you get into the game of golf? And I know it's a big part of your life, man. When did you get into it?
Well, you would think it was something that I played my entire life, but I played up until I was like 15 years old. I was like very serious into baseball, so I played college baseball. And I didn't pick up a golf club in between age 15 and until I was 29, 30 years old. Jeez. And that's when I started playing again. And all the things that I remembered from then just kind of sparked, and it kind of like progressed quick and got me to where I am now. I'm still learning, though. So
let me ask you something, Kev. This is perfect. Not to interrupt you, because baseball was your thing, all right? Do you have a lot of similarities with your baseball swing to your golf swing, natural athleticism? Like, did you turn it over from baseball to golf? Tell me a little bit about it. Or not really? Does it have nothing to do with it?
I had to think of it completely different, just because of the way that I was a power hitter too in college, and just the way that my momentum kind of carried me through the zone in baseball. If I did that in golf, I mean, I'd be pulling it every time. I do now half the time. My misses are long pulls. Yeah. Adam knows that.
Yeah. So you're over swinging. Yeah,
exactly. It just
Baseball is good because you learn a lot about the hip movement because as baseball players you step into the swing and you almost want that same feeling when you actually swing the golf club for power, but your arms are nowhere near the same. I know for hockey players, they're usually really good at playing hockey and then going right to the golf course and doing well. But yeah, baseball is tough. As someone who plays baseball like Kevin most of his life and just going to golf, it's a big change.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, it's good to know. Like I've never really my sport was hockey, so I guess I can compare my slap.
I'll take my comment back then.
Okay. No, but I always had a mean slap shot, and I don't know. I kind of put that into my golf swing a little bit, but
you hit the ball pretty wrong.
Yeah, for my size. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the hockey guys that I've known that I played with throughout the NYSGA events, or down locally here through just the mid-ams and the amateur series, a lot of hockey guys that I know were probably some of the longer hitters I've ever seen.
And they're probably little guys, right?
And they take like a half a swing.
And I was going to say they're not big, right? They're not huge.
No, they're probably about maybe 6 foot. Or 5'8" to 6 foot.
Right. Yeah.
They just got that natural, that power, that speed at impact.
Yep. Yeah, and I think that's where I get it from, and that's my natural love for golf. I think might have came from hockey. I grew up playing hockey. That was my sport. That's all I really played growing up. I'm good on the ice, boys. So
that's it.
Don't test me.
I could do twirls and flips.
But Adam, what do we got going on for the tour, brother? It's listen. We're what? I actually had a little countdown. I said, do we have a countdown? What's the exact days?
Well, we got 55 days as of today, so now less, so full 54 and a half.
Let's go.
Okay. Obviously, we're starting this weekend for some fun events to get us warmed up and shake off the rust. And I know that a few of us, even Kevin, myself, you, and a few others are going to Washington, D.C., April 5th and 6th. So that's going to be sweet.
So, Kev, Kev, I got to tell you a little bit, or I got to interrupt. We're going to have to steal you for next week, brother, because we have an amazing episode already planned for our DC trip. And we're going to you're thinking about inviting Cephas on possibly, and we're going to get the whole crew.
Yeah.
So I think we could have a good podcast next week.
It's not too late either, Jay. It's not too late.
Wilco's?
Listen, we just got to tweet.
We got room in the Wagoneer, baby.
Shout out, Matt, for booking a sick place, Florida Mike. Listen, we're only going for a weekend, but this place has a pool table. It's got air hockey. It's got a hoop. Yeah, I see Adams. He's showing it off back there behind me.
Look at the wrist.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a weekend, quick, there and back. But I'm really looking forward to that one, Adam. It's gonna be a good trip.
Especially, I'm happy because I didn't think we were going to be able to get much golf outside, but at least we're going to have a few rounds before we get out to Washington D.C. so we know what real grass feels like again.
Yeah, man, the sun is shining here. Mike, can you see behind us, man? Upstate New York, baby. Sun is shining, daylight savings. It's almost 60 degrees, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm excited. I mean, I've just finished my 5th tournament, but
I know. I don't want to hear about it. I know. Hey, don't interrupt with that nonsense. We don't want to hear it anymore. All right, we're sick of it.
Going to. So you tee off on real grass that first time.
I love you, dog. I love you. I'm just
Bermuda real grass, though. That's the question.
Is Bermuda real grass? That is the question. Is it even real?
It is
moss. It's just moss.
I found this little piece of grass to hit off of at Route 40.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Florida Mike, I have a question. Have you you grew up, you spent years in Chicago or whatever, but have you played on like the Northeast grass? Like when was the last time you played on Northeast grass? Or whatever we call it,
I've played on grass in Illinois.
Sure.
It is different. It's definitely different, yeah. But I mean, I have a lot more divots up north than I do down here.
There you go.
I definitely account for that. So like when we're at nationals, the ball, I put it a little bit further back in my stance a little bit.
Got you. Yeah. No, because we come down there and that Bermuda grass, I'll tell you what, I hate it. I would use a swear word right now, but some people don't like it. I effing hate it, man.
I actually like it more than up here.
You do like it more, Adam?
Yeah.
Why? Just because you pick? Are you a picker? Is that what it is?
I mean, it's just. It seems like for me when I hit off the grass out, down south, I think that the shots are more consistent. I mean, if you don't hit the green sometimes up here, you find yourself in rough, but behind the green is like sometimes muddy and there's like no grass or anything. And, Bermuda is just very consistent throughout the golf course. And to me, I feel like it's just easier to get, good contact out of it.
That's the best way to
if you play Bethpage Black Rough, then you're going to break your wrists.
But, right.
Thick rough down south is not as bad except for Bay Hill. That was pretty bad this past weekend. But
Jay, I want you to tell me a little bit about. Now's a good time to tell me a little bit about your trip to Myrtle Beach, brother. Tell me a little bit about that grass down there at your 2-ball tournament that you just had, man.
Him and his old man, the Hotch boys.
Yeah, let's go. Tell me a little bit about that tournament, bro.
Great. We got a little scared on the way down there because we actually ended up driving, but we get down to like Virginia, North Carolina area, and there's still like 8 inches of snow on the ground now. Really?
You're like, what the F? Are we even golfing?
Like I look at my dad, I'm like, I'm not so sure this is a good idea, but it turned out to be great. It was a little cold the first day. It was like 27 degrees in the morning, but as I got through like the 4th hole, it just started to warm up, and it just got warmer throughout the 3 days.
It's awesome, dude. I would say if I said I wasn't jealous, it's a lie, brother. I wish I could have made that 2-ball tournament. I saw the pictures down there that people were posting. It really did look like a great time. How'd you hit them though, man? Tell me about how'd you hit them. Forget about the weather. How'd you hit them, you and your pops?
And we didn't finish in the money, but we played. I hit the ball great. I felt good down there. We just, we had a good time. We got paired up with some good guys, met some different people. Day one, we got paired up with some older guys from North Carolina, Virginia, real nice guys. Second day was a little interesting. They ended up being, they were nice guys overall at the end of the day, but there was And these
You
two,
just you never know who you're gonna get paired up
Yeah.
with. That's all. You never know who you're gonna get paired up with.
two were
But go ahead.
yeah, it was just they were relatives and they were just like fighting with each other.
All time. That's great. That's great, man. But yeah, it does. Listen, it doesn't even matter how you finish, bro. You went down there. You represented upstate New York. I love that. I love it.
Yeah, and he put the 11 die course at the Barefoot Resort, and both of them are really, really nice. I know he got introduced to postage stamp greens. That was at the Love, right?
Yeah, the Love course, the
Yeah,
smallest.
the Love course. Small greens.
Yeah, I would have a hard time with those. I certainly would have a hard time with
Well,
those.
big greens you have a hard time with.
Big greens, small greens. I have hard times with all greens, man.
You need the little medium size.
You don't have to remind me, bro.
You need a
Stop
medium.
reminding me, please.
That's why we're in seats like that.
No, I'm like Adam Sandler in Happy Gilmore. I'm relative to that. When he puts the ball in the hole, he's like, life is so much easier if it just goes in the hole, like, and you don't have to putt. Oh
Yeah.
God, guys, because I'm not a bad golfer until I get to the green. I swear to you.
I do. I wanted to bring up a funny story though with Jay,
Sure.
and you know, he was talking about his father-in-law, and that was Pomp. We called him, I believe. That's who we were talking about, right, Jay? That's your only father-in-law. But yeah, so Pomp, great guy. You know, he passed away, but we went down to Ocean City, Maryland, probably about 5 years ago, and great trip. We took about 4 days down there. So we rented this house, and I think that's when Airbnb started like getting popular. So we were excited. We had a great house. So Pomp and his dad were with us, and Pomp takes the grand master bedroom. So he's just living life. He's got the king bed, his own bathroom, living life. His dad takes the other bed with the queen bed, and Jay and I are like, well, where's our room? So we open up the third door, and there's like mermaids on the wall. It's 2 single beds. They were like not even normal single beds. They were like little smaller beds.
Were they cuddling?
No, like, and during like the first the first night, we fall asleep. It's what was it, like March we went?
It was April. It was
Yeah, April. So it was actually somewhat cold still. So, but we have the AC going because we're in a small room. The door's closed. We're both sitting next to each other, sleeping. We have the AC blowing. The first morning we wake up, I'm gassy. I'm ripping. I'm doing some toots. We're both having like little kid laughs, like hee hee hee. But no, it's like we had slept with mermaids on the wall. Like it was like a weird room, but we had a great time. And
listen, Adam, I've roomed with you, and I know all about those toots, bro. I know all about.
I think I was snoring probably like a grizzly bear, so I
Sure.
think Jay didn't get a lot of sleep. But I just remember Pomp just us out of the way, and he goes, "I call that room."
Love that story.
But we made a nice dinner as the first night. But yeah, mermaids
Nice,
it's hard when you have 2 grown men sleeping in 2 single beds with mermaids on the walls.
Don't golf trips just create forever memories, bro? Whether it's on the Am Tour or family.
Yeah,
I mean, I have some memories, bro. Of
most of my golf memories are from like little trips that you take.
Sure.
Nationals. We got the trip last year at the ranch. This year with Grump and Fox and the ranch again. There's going to be DC is going to be another good trip. I mean, Western Mass, I'm always going to remember me trying to sleep on what I thought was a bed on the floor, but turned out to just basically be sleeping on the floor. And then Johnny going fishing at 3 a.m. with Brad.
So fun. Dude, we're doing that again. I got the same house.
Yeah.
By the way.
I'm just going to have to bring a few beds.
Get in line. Whoever wants to join, because that house was sweet. But yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to that trip, bro, out there at the ranch, and we might be having a special guest.
Guest.
I don't want to be. I don't want to mush anything.
Air Jordan.
I don't want to mush nothing, but he might come. But anyway,
let's ask these guys what some of the courses that they're looking forward to this year.
Yeah, Adam, take the mic over. Who do you want to?
Jay.
Kev.
Let's start with Kevin then. Kevin, what courses are you looking forward to this year?
Oh boy. Well,
because you already won a few on the raffle, Turning Stone and McGregor.
Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to Turning Stone again.
Yeah.
2-day, baby.
Last year was the first time I played it, and I really didn't feel like I had my stuff, but I was still like hitting the ball okay. But I want a second chance at that course.
And you haven't played Kaluuya yet, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so that course you played last year is actually easier than Kaluuya. So
Okay.
when we play there in May, you're gonna really like Kaluuya. It's
I have
it's
a hard
solid.
time, Adam, accepting that it's easier. I'm sorry. I have a hard time
It is.
accepting
That's
that.
what they say. I mean,
Sure.
Kaluuya, I think, is the top 5
Yeah.
hardest courses in New York. So
Yeah,
that's what they say.
that's what they say. Listen, both miserable for us C&D.
I love it. I love it there, Turning Stone. I just love the beautiful
course. Oh, God.
the beginning, right by the pro shop. And,
Everything about it is an A+++, bro, on the Upstate
Yeah.
Golf Guys podcast meter. I love it.
And that's our third event. That's our third event of the year, right there. Bang! Start
Sure.
with the Masters, the
I know.
Upstate Up Masters.
I love it, man. It's a great idea. They're doing a 2-day event at Turning Stone on one of the top-notch courses in New York State. Well done, director. Well done. The schedule again is fire.
What else? What other courses?
Go
Well,
ahead,
I'm looking
Kev.
forward. I'm looking forward to kicking off the season at Freer.
Yeah.
2 days at Freer. Who doesn't like that?
Let's go.
Yeah.
I
Freer
mean-
Park's good.
I'm a little biased because it's my backyard.
Yeah, every podcast you're just gobbling it.
Shut up. I am. Thank you. See, I could sense it from behind me. I could literally sense it, guys. I can't talk about Freer Park, but beautiful course. It's beautiful. It literally is.
Yeah.
Does that mean you're the C-Flight favorite there for the first tournament?
That it's our first tournament over there. Yeah. What'd you say?
Does that make you the C-Flight favorite?
For that one over there, Adam, no.
He's plus 800. That's his odds. The Vegas odds.
Because
Okay.
and I will tell you right now why I'm not a favorite at that course is because of my putting. I will get to the green. I will get to the green with every sea fighter, but dude, I can't even tell you, man. I'm
a black star now, so you're
yeah.
good.
We'll see what happens.
Chicago Bulls colors, red,
We'll
black.
see what happens, baby.
All right, Jay. How about you? What courses are you looking forward to?
I'm definitely looking forward to Albany Country Club. One of the
Yep.
few private clubs I've been to in the area. Definitely Turning Stone is going to be a good one. The Rand, the last 2 days. I'm looking forward to them all, man. I can't wait.
Yeah. I was real happy that we got a couple of privates this year. I mean, we got Albany Country Club, Country Club of Troy, which is actually hosting the Mid-Am, I believe, this year for the New York State Golf Association. So that's really awesome, and it's their 100th year for the Country Club of Troy this year. So they're celebrating that.
That may be the only. I helped
And Pine
organize.
Haven.
I helped organize the Country Club of Troy with Adam. I got the gentleman's email that we had to reach out to, and it's again, this is Troy. I've played the Country Club, but guys, I'm going to be on vacation that week, 4th of July week, so I will miss Troy Country Club. I see the pain in Kevin's face. I see the pain, literally.
4th of July.
Isn't that 4th of July week?
No.
Yes, it is. It is.
It's the weekend before.
I know. I'm going to be going the whole week, though.
Lame.
I'm going to be going from Saturday before
Wow.
to the Sunday, or I'm going to be going Sunday to Sunday.
Oh, and then we got.
Imagine if we have good weather for that.
I hope so. I pray for you guys. I pray.
Oh, I do too.
I pray.
But we also have Pine Haven too, another country club that's private. So we got 3 private courses this year. So
Kev, one of my first memories of you, bro, was in the pouring rain. It was in the pouring rain when you knocked on the window over there. And Mikey and I were sitting in the car. We were.
Oh, Mount Anthony, right?
Is that where it was?
Mount Anthony.
And Kev's my boy now, literally. Kev's my boy, and it was pouring. And he came knocking on the window, okay? And I think he was just like, we rolled down. And he was like, I heard we're going to be starting real soon. And like we were talking for like a good 10 minutes. Me and Mikey were doing our thing. And then we rolled up the window, and then Mikey goes, I'm not going to swear, but he said, who the F was that? And I'm like, I got no idea, bro. He was like, I got no idea. But, yeah, he's my homie, Kev. I know him real well now, but that's my first impression of Kev was pouring rain at Mount Anthony.
That was a sweet tournament, too. That
so sweet, dude, because shout out the crew, right?
Yeah.
Didn't they clean up? Let me tell you something about
I was
Mount
miserable
Anthony.
driving there too, and I was like, "Come on, man! Like it wasn't supposed to rain, and then it was pouring. We get there, there's a river flowing on the greens, and then we saw the weather stop, so we waited about an hour and a half, and then by the time we started, they squeegeed all the greens. And it was perfect.
Mike, Florida Mike, dude, these guys at this golf course, and I know Mike works in the golf industry and sees a lot of golf courses. So you got some people that don't give a shit about their courses over here at Mount Anthony, bro. I think they're two brothers. They literally were out there with squeegees like the whole round of the Golfweek Am Tour, literally making sure the greens were in great shape for us.
Yeah.
It's just awesome. I don't know if you. This was no, it's a public course, but it's not a muni, but it's just the shit you don't get from. I don't know. I just see it in some courses, the love, and then I don't see it in others.
Yeah, I mean, you see like Airway Meadows when we played at Airway Meadows. I mean, obviously that was a real heavy rain.
Well, it's like
there was rivers going through the greens.
Go ahead, Mike. What do you got?
you see owners. There's two types of owners, right? There's owners who love golf, and there's owners who love money.
Yeah,
that's it.
You know what I mean?
Is that? I mean, listen, I don't know if Airway Meadows listens to our podcast, but they're beautiful course over there. But I think they love money a little more than do they love money a little more than their golfers, Adam?
I mean, I would say that they probably are happy to make a solid amount during the year. You know, since New York is a shorter golf season. I mean, the fact that they don't have windshields and you have to buy them, I mean, that just kind of gives them an example. I mean,
Florida Mike, you gotta rent them,
but
homie. You gotta rent that shit. Like it's extra money. No, he's laughing.
I love Airway Meadows. I mean,
with a windshield.
It's not dude, literally these golf course. It's such a great. I love the course so much. Beautiful course.
But the golf course, you have to rent windshields.
You have to rent winch, and you have to rent them and golf club covers. Correct?
Yeah, they don't have those, so you have to bring your own.
Yeah. So it's like, so we show up. Kev, did you play that event?
I think I won that event.
Yeah. Let's go, Kev. Tell me a bit about Airway Meadows in that round, brother. So tell Florida Mike what we dealt with on that whole round, bro. Tell him all about it.
I mean, driving up there, I just knew it was going to be miserable.
Yeah.
And it was cold, it was wet, it was wind, it was side wind, it was side rain. No matter what you did to get out of the rain, it was still raining. Like
sure.
You were getting rained on in the cart. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, because there's no windshields.
Man, especially when it's cold, that's the worst.
Yeah. I think we played there in late June, I think, right?
I don't remember the exact date, but I just remember saying that this course is awesome. I want to play it when it's dry. I want to see some planes flying. But all I remember is, dude, I didn't bring the proper. I mean, I brought some towels, but I didn't bring shit to keep my clubs dry because normally carts got those things, don't they? So yeah, it was a nightmare.
The happiest person was Don Frame because he had his little cart cover.
He was fine. He came prepared, Donnie. He did too. I remember he was zipping that shit up, dude. He literally, I was like, I got to get me one of those.
Well, this year we put Airways on again because it is a good course. It's tough. Dude. The greens are good, and then hopefully this year we get a nice day because it actually is really cool when you go play Airway Meadows. I mean, obviously. It's one of the smaller courses yardage wise, but it is cool when you're out there on hole 2 and 3 and you start hearing the parachute opening up because of the skydivers that are right next to hole 2 on the left hand side. So it is cool. Seeing a plane take off when you're going down hole 8 on the right hand side is the runway. So it is a cool little.
Isn't like Florida Mike? I see him shaking his head. I just got to tell him. What hole is it that literally the runway is built of this small little private airport where they do skydives? What hole is that, Adam? That literally okay.
2 and 8. So 2 is on your left and then 8 it's on your right.
Again, it was pouring rain. So it was miserable for me. I was shooting like shit, but I remember putting the ball over there and I was like, oh, this sucks. This is out of bounds. This would really be cool though. Like if I could see some planes at least taking off. But yeah, no, it was I think I just did an automatic pickup on that hole, Adam, playing in the tour because I just wanted to stay dry and I was shivering. But it's of course, dude, it's so nice. I just wish they put a little bit more money into those carts because bro, it was tough, man. It was tough.
Yeah, they would. I mean, it would be nice. It would be nice even if they got GPS on there and whatnot.
You got to bring your bag cover. You got to bring the bat.
Investment. It's just a one investment as a course. You put in the money. You get your carts with GPS with all of the things you need, and you'll get more people. Because on a rainy day, I would go play everywhere else if it was raining. But if it's now, I won't. If it's raining, I won't even look at that course.
Homie, it don't even need GPS, bro. It does not even need GPS. It just needs proper coverage. That's it. Give me windshield.
If they have a full team, you don't even have to buy them outright. You can literally get like 100 golf carts and pay a monthly fee on them, and it comes out of your tee sheet pay, dude. I mean,
is that true? You could do that with companies.
Oh, yeah. Carts do. Golf courses do it here all the time.
So that's where I know Florida Mike. He had that info that literally this lady probably has no idea that there is such thing, bro. That there is no.
Maybe like a lease agreement on X amount of cart. You have to pay a monthly payment. They'll service them if they break down.
And she does. She has a full tee sheet, dude. I mean, she'll have a full. This place is absolutely gorgeous, but I don't think she just wants to spend the money on. Because they literally remind me of. You know what they remind me of, Adam? You ever play? And it was such a cute little course, and it reminds me of my uncle who passed away. R.I.P. Uncle John. But it reminds me of Dutch Haven. Do you ever play Dutch Haven golf course? No. Did anybody play Dutch Haven golf? Kevin D, you ever play it out in Walls? Jay?
No.
Little it's in the farm, but dude, the golf. We had our first tournament there, our first JPM Maurizio tournament, just like in honor of my uncle. We never went back there after this because it was a nightmare for us golfers. Like the cards literally had them were those cards, and literally it was a bad rainy day, and it was just like it was a nightmare, and it just carts are a lot for us golfers, man. They really are. Like we did not go back to that. I would have continued just because it was a cheap place, but I knew, Adam, that they still had those golf carts, and I was like, I'm not doing it. Not doing it. But anyways, Adam, what's going on for the tour, bro? What else is new?
Well, I mean, we obviously have our points race this year, which is new for New York Upstate. I don't know if Kevin and Jay know about it, but this year we're doing a FedEx Cup where everybody's combined, and our points are based on however many you're in your flight. So, we're going to have a lot of competition with that for the end of the year, $75 a man at the beginning of the season. And there could be some big money in that. And,
absolutely.
We got over 106 members so far in the first 2.5 months that we had registration open. I think we're in the top 8 overall in the nation so far on the tour. So that's really good.
Yeah, man. Congrats,
obviously, we got great. More and more signing up each and every day. We got some great guys. We had an awesome winter, playing indoor.
Mm-hmm.
Met a lot of guys. I know, you played, here and there. Absolutely. Until something always came up. But
don't remind me. Don't remind me.
But bro. Jay and Kevin played a lot. Kevin was actually cool because if you wanted to come and play simulator golf, you had issues because Kevin broke every simulator he was on. Just his presence. It never worked. It was loading. It froze. It didn't read shots correctly.
I think it's just because Kevin smashes that. I have him on video, and I witnessed one, man. The kid almost hit 340.
It didn't matter where I put Kevin. It broke.
I know. I saw it. I witnessed it.
When you're losing, Adam?
Huh?
Does it just magically stop working when you're losing? Is that what goes on?
It always does.
You know all about it. All right, guys, let's take a short intermission. We'll give our sponsors a quick read, and we will be back after this intermission. What do you say, Ad?
That sounds fantastic.
All right, brother.
I know there's a guy. Hey there, golfers. Before we dive back into the podcast, I want to take a quick moment to talk about someone who's got your back both on and off the course. Jared Lozier with the Northeastern Insurance Agency. Whether you're running a golf business, managing a pro shop, or just looking to protect what matters most in your personal life, Jared and his team at Northeastern Insurance have you covered. From business insurance to personal policies, they'll help you find the right coverage at the best value. Here's a pro tip for all you golfers out there. Make sure your golf clubs are protected too. Jared can help you add them to your home or personal articles policy so you're covered in case of loss, theft, or damage. Because let's face it, replacing your favorite driver isn't cheap. So next time you're looking to upgrade your coverage or need expert advice, give Jared Lozier a call at 518-956-3753 or shoot him an email at jaredl@nemail.com. Swing and know better protection today.
Find your perfect putter and join the Lombardi family. Whether you have lead hands, the face on the TC PL22 takes the speed off the ball at impact. Or are you the type that leave putt short? You can try the PC308. It has the weight you need to make it to the hole. You will find that Lombardi has something special for everyone's particular putting stroke. The 1985 is not only the most affordable club, but is the most beautiful, with a sharp red zinc alloy head and a steeples shaft. The Nassau 66 is one of the best-selling mallets on the market. It has a clean straight line finish to help guide your eye through the ball, straight to the target line. The head with a clean black mallet finish and a 60-gram mate shaft and a Lombardi 3.0 crown grip. You want a custom logo? Lee over at Wedge FX has you covered. But if you want to spend a little more money and make some magic happen, try out the new Diamond Mallet Putter. It's an absolute gem. This is a one-of-a-kind design and is available in the Lombardi Custom Shop. This head is made from a futuristic, top-secret metal. It has the center shaft which prevents pushes and pulls, and it is by far the most forgiving putter in the Lombardi custom family. Head over to lombardigolf.com and use Upstate at checkout for a hefty discount, or reach out to the Upstate Golf Guys as we are local representatives for Lombardi Golf.
All right, we are back after that short break. Jay, our newest sponsor for the tour, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about what you do and what your business is all about, bro?
Yeah, man, we're just we're an exterior cleaning service. You know, we specialize in low pressure house washing and roof cleaning. Also do gutter cleaning and window cleaning as well.
Nice.
Do you do decks?
Yep, we wash decks. You know, anything that can be cleaned outside basically is we can do it.
Nice.
Good to know. I might have to send my dad your information about the gutters because he always has nightmares with his gutter. He just built a brand new. I don't know what they were thinking. 70 years old, happy retirement, but my mom Cinderella wanted her dream home, so they just built brand new. And I am sorry, but I'm laughing because I told them not to sell this beautiful house that they had, and ever since, like, it's been, they wanted like this like chill, like no problems Adam, like all on one floor. It's been one nightmare after the other, and I'm just laughing because I was just kind of like, I told you so, don't sell the house that we've literally grew up in. But it's a whole different story. I could do a whole podcast on that. But yeah, Jay, he's having trouble with his gutters over there, so I might send him that information, bro, and hook him up with you and let him know that you're part of the family and everything.
What's your website?
Website is www.jchsoftwash.com. You know, we're on Facebook as well. You can message me there. You can call or text anytime at 518-804-5994.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does good work. I mean, I've seen him start it. You know, I've known Jay for a long time, and you know, he started it a couple of years ago, and he's been busy. You know, he wanted to golf, but he had to build his business, and he's doing really well now. So that's good to see. As you can see us in the background, he's got a nice truck now. He's got a big old trailer, some big old drums for all the shampoos.
I was gonna say, I can't tell if that's golf equipment or for your business back there, Jay, but you got it going on.
Yeah, he's got it. No, we're happy to have him.
What is that?
Set up here with me. I got the rig in the back there. We got it all going on over here.
Let's go. I love to see it, bro. I love to see it.
He does good work. So if you need any cleaning, definitely check him out. And you know, I see some signs locally, but for those listening, you know, go with him. You know, he's a great guy, good golfer, does good work. I personally don't need gutters because I made sure I got those little gutter covers that don't make leaves, because I used to hate doing that every year. So.
So, all right.
Oh, wait, Jay, I had to ask you, do you do brick housing also?
Yeah. Yep.
Brick housing. Okay.
Oh, okay. Good.
Somebody asked me that, so I wanted to ask. So he does brick, siding, whatever. He does it all, and he can teach you how to hit a driver too at the same time.
He's pretty damn good. He's good, man. Represents. All right, Adam. I wanted to go into a different topic. A little professional golf, PGA, live.
whatever you want to call it. We got some big events coming up, bro.
Yeah. We got some, one of my favorite event of the year is coming up, the Players Championship this weekend.
Yes,
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, man.
We had a great Bay Hill event. That was fun to watch. All of the even Jason Day, which that guy, I don't know if you guys watch Jason Day. I mean, Jay kind of looks like him a little bit, but that guy is something. He wears some of the funniest clothing, but he played well this past weekend in Morikawa, and I'm excited for the players coming up this weekend.
I'm asking ChatGPT right now to give me some odds right now. We're gonna go around the list, boys. We got obviously Scotty Scheffler leading the way at plus 450.
Yeah, he won the last 2 years at the Players.
Yeah, shut up, Scotty. He's damn good though. Good at golf.
I don't think this is his year though. I don't think he's doing it this year.
All right, and then we got Rory right behind him, and then we got who I like, and I actually picked him. Coming up, so listen to our Thursday episode. We have a Masters special coming up, guys, where we talk all about Masters and the great one, Tiger Woods, of course. But I picked this guy in the for the Masters this year, and I like him. The Ludwig, I can never pronounce it. Ludwig Aberg. He's at plus 1,600 for this one.
Oh, that's good.
That's actually a good take.
That's actually a really good
guys.
bet.
Remember, I don't gamble anymore, but I do look at odds. And I'm always curious. Morikawa's at plus 1,600. JT at plus 2,000. Is he a good pick, Adam?
I think so. He had a decent round, but I don't think so. I think this year we're going to see somebody new. I don't think we're going to see one of the guys that normally you would pick. I think there's going to be a guy that comes out like a Keegan Bradley. I can see him doing something. I can see Ricky Fowler's been playing really good of late. He usually plays well there. Morikawa, I think he can win it. I mean, I think TPC Sawgrass is not like Augusta. Augusta requires you to have to hit draws and fades and hit straight. TPC Sawgrass, you can hit a lot of cuts and be okay on that course. And Morikawa, he played well at Bay Hill. I think he can win them.
He can do it.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go down. I'm going to just give a run of 20 names, and then the top 20, and then we're going to go around the horn. So we got Scotty, of course, Rory, Morikawa, Ludwig, JT, Xander, Matsuyama, Patrick Cantley, Tommy Fleetwood, Russell Henley, Shane Lowry, Corey Connors. Oh my God, Connors. Seth, Jason Day, like you said earlier, Keegan Bradley. He might be one. Sing J M, Tony Finau, Wyndham Clark, Daniel Berger, and Siwoo Kim. That's the top 20 boys.
There's a lot of.
That's the top 20.
You can win a lot of money on that list alone by just picking the right guy.
Listen to this guy. So, all right, let's start with Florida Mike. Florida Mike for the Players Championship at Sawgrass. Give me your guy if you were to put $100 on it. What are you doing? Throwing your $100 on, sir?
Man, I would love to do Xander actually, but him just coming off a rib injury. I mean, he played okay at Bay Hill. Man, I like Morikawa. Morikawa's good. I'm not going with Scheffler.
1,600, okay.
Yeah, I'm not going with Scheffler. Only reason is during Christmas when he injured his hand.
Yeah.
And he got some nerve damage, and I think that's a problem with his irons right now.
Yeah, he doesn't look the same right now.
He does not look the same. I mean, he looks like he's out there. He looks like a sea fighter struggling to hang out with the big boys almost. Like he's usually dialed. He's usually dialed with the irons.
I noticed this
weekend
when I watched a little bit of the Bay Hill. I noticed this Scheffler. He hit his driver well still, but his irons were either mishits where they were short or long. But I felt like his putting, you could tell a difference too. He just wasn't. Yeah. He wasn't making putts like he normally would. He was missing a lot of putts that. For pars and birdies that he normally would have a chance to. He was coming up pretty short. So
if I'm going long odds, if Akshay Bhatia or Luke Clanton's playing, I'd pick them.
Yeah.
All right. I love it. I love your golf IQ as well,
Mike.
Tiger
does anyone know if Tiger's playing or is he he's not or is he out?
Hopefully he's saving up for the Masters. Hopefully he's saving it all for the Masters, baby.
Yeah, he's out.
He's coming for you this year in Augusta. We talk about it. We talk about it on Thursday's podcast, guys. Don't worry. Come listen to that Thursday podcast.
One thing that makes me laugh about Tiger is that he's going to be in the Masters, because every year around this time when he plays in the Masters, he's got that like weird silly goatee that he's growing. So he had that this TGL event last week, which his team got knocked out, Jupiter Lynx, but he's got that goatee rolling. He's going to be at the Masters for sure.
Listen, I got to tell you, Adam, and we talk about this. I don't want to ruin it. I used to hate Tiger. I really did. Florida Mike will tell you, I didn't like the guy, but after learning about him, how he was all business on golf, I'm not going to ruin the podcast. I posted the interview about when he said about the interview I'm talking about, Adam, with the not finishing in first place. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He just came to. I realized what kind of guy he was. He was an animal, dude, and he just came to the course. Gave no shits at him.
No, he just came to win, and he didn't want to meet you. He didn't want to be your friend.
No,
he just wanted to beat you and send you home. I mean, Tiger is, I've always liked him because I was a Jordan fan, and then you had Tiger too around the same time. So right after Jordan really stopped playing, before he went to the Wizards and he just retired. But watching Tiger, he had the same mentality as Jordan. I mean, he just wanted to win. And the thing with Tiger that makes him different from others is that he grew up in the game where he was young. He was on TV. He had his dad who was very hard on him, but he just, he had to be to himself because of his popularity. So a lot of people didn't like him because he wouldn't sign autographs, but you got to think, I mean, if this guy's signing autographs, he'd be there for 9 years signing autographs.
No, I get it. No, I listen.
People thought he was stuck up, but he had to be. He had to be to himself.
Adam, I understand all this now. I didn't then, and I was like,
"You're older. You have more wisdom." They say
that's wisdom. No, I used to literally say, "This guy's an asshole. Why isn't he talking to his fans?
Yeah.
Why isn't he talking to these guys that love him so much?" Yeah. And like, I just didn't understand it 20 years ago when I used to talk all that shit about him, but I do see it now and I understand it, especially playing golf, especially playing more competitive golf.
Yeah,
Adam.
You have a different look at Tiger when you play competitive golf. I know, like for Kevin, his favorite golfer is me. So I know that he learned so much from my competitive nature. And
all right, Kev. With that said, who do you got, Kev? Who do you got, Kev? I got the list here, dog. Who do you got for the TPC, the top 20 here? I had the list for you. You want me to name them off again, or
no? There's absolutely no need to name them. There's only one person, and he's gonna annihilate everyone this tournament. It's Ludwig.
Okay, I love it. He's at plus 1,600. I love that. He's like my new favorite. I told you that, and
he's good. I like him.
I like him.
I've been praising his swings since his first swing on tour.
All right, I love that,
Kevin. I was going to tell you that this past Saturday. I said, for your swing, if you mimic his because you're taller, you would hit so much better because his swing is so easy to mimic. In my opinion, because it's like even when he was playing the TGL, Tiger was watching him swing, and Tiger got a lot of tips from him, because of the fact that he was so loose when he swung. Says Tiger, obviously he's older, so he sees it as just being a basic swing, but I think his average is like 319 off the tee so far this year on the tour. I mean, it's a bombs, but he's good.
All right, let's go to Jay. Jay, who do you got, my guy?
Well, Kevin kind of took my answer, but I was going to go with Ludwig myself. I mean, that kid can play unbelievably well.
I love it. He's like everybody's favorite, man, and that's awesome because he's my guy for the green jacket, guys. So look out. Again, I don't gamble anymore, but kid's at plus 1,600 right now. So if you're looking to make a little bit of little cash, I guess he's the favorite this week. I don't know, boys.
Two majors.
This year? Is that what he's going to get? Is he calling it? I love that, Kev. I love that shit.
He is good.
How old is he? How old is he?
I think he's like 22, 23.
Yeah, he's like right around 23.
Yeah, he's tall.
Yeah, the young age range right now of these kids that are coming up or, that are just starting is absolutely ridiculous. Like, unfortunately, and I hate to say it, like Jordan Spieth, Justin Thomas, like all those guys have been passed.
Yeah.
Right? Like they had their window, and unfortunately half their window is with Tiger. But, I mean, you got Adberg, you got Akshay Bhatia, Luke Clanton that's coming up that Greer guy. You know, you got all these dudes coming up that are just
it's a whole different game. I mean, Ludwig is definitely a great player to mimic his swing. I mean, I know like Jay knows our friend Salem. He would try so hard to copy Rory's swing. And it would be like, dude, just swing like normal. So it's like I was talking to him recently, and he watches a little bit about where he is right now, but he loves his swing. He's been air swinging, mimicking his swing. So
I hope he's doing well.
This guy spent 5 years at least just trying to copy Rory's swing, and it was never the same. He always thought people thought he looked like him, but I was like, no, it's not. It's not even the same.
I'm looking forward to seeing that swing out there, bro. I'm looking forward to seeing the swing out there, Salem, this year, brother. But
my pick is let's go. My pick is going to be somebody that you probably wouldn't think, but I think Hideki. I think Hideki's going to win the this weekend.
At plus 2,800. Plus 2,800.
He comes in out of nowhere. He's been playing pretty good. I think he can do it. That's who I would put my $100 on. What's he at? Plus 20?
Plus 2,800.
Oh, I might have to.
I feel like he's pulling putts right now.
Is he?
Well,
yeah.
All right. He's not using a Lombardi, is he?
No, he's got to use a Black Star. That's what he needs.
All right, gotcha.
Hideki is I like him. He's interesting.
I love it, dog.
I love when he won the Masters and his caddy went out and bowed to the flag.
Yeah, dude. Showed respect. Cool. Showed respect, man. But yeah, dude, we're like, I think I did the countdown in this episode. We're what?
55 days.
No, I'm talking to the Masters.
Oh, for April. What is that? The second weekend of April?
28 days, something like that.
A month.
29.
Yes, away from the Masters, boys. And that's really, for us Upstate golfers, that is really when we turn the page and we're really playing some golf up here.
Yeah, especially with the commercials. I absolutely love when I watch TV and you start seeing the Masters commercials because not only do you know that the tournament's coming up, but you know that you'll be outside golfing.
Nice weather. And then speaking of, we still have daylight almost, don't we, Adam, out here?
It's just about dark.
Just getting dark. All right, man, and that's a shame. And I guess that could be a good way to close the episode out, boys. It's getting dark out there, so let's get dark on the podcast. What do you say, Adam?
Depends. If these guys want to keep talking.
I don't know. You guys want to keep talking?
Yeah, if they want.
All right.
April, April's good. Jay, we were in Ocean City, Maryland when Tiger won that year.
Yeah.
Where was that?
When Tiger won the Masters a couple of years ago, when he had his arms raised and everything, that's when we were in Ocean City, Maryland. So
19.
that was cool. With who was watching it?
Where was what was that was this event though?
Yeah, that was the Masters when Tiger won.
Oh, you're talking about the Masters. I thought you were talking about the TPC. Gotcha.
No, the Masters when Tiger won his last Masters.
I was just thinking, I don't know why I was cross training. Gotcha. Yeah, man, I'm excited, dog. I don't know. I think you want to do some Masters picks? Do you want to do some Masters picks?
I mean, I want to first off ask Kevin and Jay,
whatever you want to do.
Are you guys ready to challenge Team Cahill this weekend on Mohawk River Saturday morning?
Oh, absolutely.
What time are we starting again?
Yeah,
I don't want to talk about Saturday.
9:30 is the first time, and we got 9 groups. Now Anthony was scheduled.
I'm trying to forget about Saturday, buddy.
He always is babysitting, so now he can't make it.
Yeah, I know.
I actually went there today, and I played the front 9 there today.
Was it good?
The front 9 was playable. There was still some snow on some holes here and there, but
okay, but not bad.
Playable. He had the back. He only had the front 9 open. He said there's still a lot of snow on the back 9, but that'll all be gone by the weekend, I'm sure, with the weather.
Yeah. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 70, so that's cool.
Nice.
I did see that Van Patten was opening too Friday.
Nice.
Are they really? Van Patten's opening already?
Yeah.
I bet the greens are faster now than they are probably during the middle of the summer.
I don't know if I like that about Van Patten opening.
Van Patten could be an amazing course. They have a great clubhouse, but if I'm ever going to put Van Patten again on the tour, it's only going to be for a Ryder Cup that means nothing, and we're just out there to have fun.
Yeah, no. To me though, what he just said about Van Patten, opening early just tells me one thing, Mike. We were talking about they're hungry for money.
Yeah, they want that.
And it's I see you doing it, Kev. It's sad.
Mohawk River, the guy who is the GM, I've been contacting with him. He can't wait for the tour to come. He's excited. He thinks we're having something awesome up here in the area. He says that the tour is amazing, like most pros and GMs. But he said that this year has been harder because the winters have been harsher. So we've had a lot more cold. We've had a lot more snow than normal. I think last year I played 4 or 5 rounds between December through February. This year we didn't play any. He's been closed. So first thing he said is that it stinks because our finances are down. So, Mohawk River, a course like that, depends on that winter golfer.
Well, the parking lot was full today.
I can imagine. Yeah, the parking lot will be real full tomorrow. So,
I'll be there tomorrow.
We're hungry here.
You're playing there tomorrow?
Are you, Kev?
Yeah.
Nice. Hopefully, Back 9 is open. So, let me know.
You're gonna have to tell all of us about it on that group chat, man. Let us know how it's looking over there. I just care about the greens right now. If I could get some rolls in on those greens, I'd be happy.
Mohawk River is usually fine in the wintertime. They're a little slower, but
when we do have hard winters though, 11, 12, 13, 14, I think it is. It's all shaded. It's really enclosed there with all the wood lines and stuff. And the snow stays there, even on 70-degree days. It stays there. So hopefully the sun hits it long enough. But
hopefully.
8, that par 3 there. It looks like they went out there and just kind of shoveled off the green because there was just snow mounds around the entire green.
Nice. Hey, it's winter golf.
What you expect this time of year?
Yeah.
Listen, guys. I'm really jealous. I told Adam I don't want to talk about it. I really don't like indoor golf that much. So I try to avoid it if I can.
Yeah, you avoided it a lot this morning.
I know. I'm sorry, Adam. I know. I don't
I'm in. Monday you tell me you're in, and Friday you say I got to babysit.
Shut up. Okay, listen. Anyways, I was all in Saturday. I really was, and I was very excited. And then I got some bad news just before Adam came. But anyways, yes, you guys are going to have an amazing time the whole tour. I'm really looking forward to seeing pictures and hearing all about it. I suppose.
This week we're going to play Mohawk River, and next week we're probably going to do Old Post Road because they're ready to go too. They're drier, but they just were a little bit filled this coming.
How about Adam? How about you should check into stadium for all the guys? The stadium doesn't that open
stadium won't open until probably April. They need to have like 8 inches of ground to be thawed before they even consider it.
Oh, all right. Well,
so they take a little longer. So I bet you probably by the end of March, early April, they'll be open.
All right. Cool. Good to know, man.
Yeah. But either way, I'll be happy to put it all down. And Jay, could you put me in the ground or did you need a drill?
You needed a drill today, but
okay. A little bit. Just bring yourself some wooden tees on
a hammer.
Saturday.
Just bring a little hammer and hammer that baby in.
No, I think we'll be fine. I think, maybe 11, 12, and 13 might be couple of snow patches here and there, but winter rules, lift, clean in place. And we're just out there having fun, having a good time.
Yeah,
Adam, do you have a list for me? Because I want to put my money on, not money because I'm not gambling, but I kind of want to did you send me it? I want to do my picks for Saturday.
I can send it to you now.
I think you sent it to me earlier.
It's on your.
It's on the Facebook though. I just want to do my pick for Saturday. I'm not going to join you guys now.
I sent it to you again.
You sent it to me on what?
If I'm going to pick, obviously I want my team to win, but I lost a player, so my team's going to be.
I don't want to talk.
Greg Briggs, so that's okay.
Nice. Good.
I think my team's good, but to be honest, I think Kevin has a solid squad.
All right, so
Kevin's got
Kevin, Josh, Piano, Ed, my boy Ed,
Bob Gilbert.
Okay, I don't know Bob, but Ed's got a good stick, and obviously Josh can smash it.
Josh won. We played this past Saturday indoor at the bunker, and we played $2 a man, $36 total per person. So there was 14 of us. So every hole was $28, and Josh ended up taking $308.
Oh. Nice.
And what's crazy is that his first hole that he won was a 6-hole carryover. Par 4, he had 50 yards. He shanked his first one real bad, and it didn't read. and then he re-hit, and it went into the hole for a 2, net 1.
All right, Adam, I got my team right here. I got my team, Adam.
$308 that guy won.
So my team that I am picking is the 1034 tee time. It is my man John Cole, who's my guy.
Yeah.
Love him, great guy over there, big supporter of the podcast. Another big supporter of the pod, and I'm not just picking this because they're supporters of the podcast, but they are pretty good sticks too. Jeremy Hayes, newcomer to the tour, great stick. I've witnessed it. And then my boy Rob Lee, a big competitor of mine in the sea flight. He can absolutely smash it. He could shoot darts. I've witnessed him shooting darts. And then newcomer last year to the tour, and he's got a good stick as well, Aaron Laporte. Adam, that is my team. Write it down, guys.
All right.
I want to see results on Saturday. I want to see results on Saturday, baby. That's my team.
I like my team until you
skipped out on smashed it. Sorry, I know. I wrote. Was I the secret weapon to that? Was I?
I mean, like they say in the military, you never leave a man behind. But clearly, you weren't in the military. Clearly, you don't care.
Clearly,
you want to fly me up? I'll play Saturday.
Come on in.
Yeah, come on down. Come on down. Come on.
No, it's going to be fun. I did I spent a couple of about an hour today putting the pairings together, and I feel like they're going to be pretty competitive. And we'll see. Jay has a good, solid little team himself. So
awesome. I love it.
Jay's got A. Trell, Brian DeBell, and Shannon Everett. I mean,
oh wow,
can't lose out that. That's a solid.
Brian DeBell again. Can I talk about Brian DeBell for a minute?
Sure.
I don't think he's going to be in D-Flight for very long, guys.
No, he hits too far.
He hits way too far. Like, too far. He hits, like, what? Right then, so he's always hit that far, but I witnessed something in the few times I went to indoor golf. What happened to him overnight with a short game, Adam?
Indoor golf.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, he'd been playing a lot this year, and he was struggling the first week he was on my team, and I kind of gave him a little tip on the sweep back, sweep through. He used to take it all the way up and then really decelerate. So I just said, take it about 3 or 4 feet back and just power through. And that's what he does now, because he has all the power he needs. So he doesn't need to take a full swing and decelerate to go 50 yards. He can just go 3 feet back and power through it.
He got really good fast, and I'm kind of
he had like 9 chipples this year.
I'm not gonna lie. So I'm in C flight, he's in D flight, and I'm kind of scared of him coming to C flight because he's gonna smash me. He's a way better golfer than me right now. Like way ahead of me, Adam.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out Brian DeBell. You got real good at golf, bro. Congrats on that, man.
I also think there's my little what is that, the dark horse they say when you have like a wild card pick.
Sure. Dark horse.
My dark horse this year is Arnie Hotch.
Okay. All right.
Arnie Hotch, Jay's dad.
Let's go.
We played with him this past week on Saturday, and he's a great guy. If you get paired up with Jay's dad, you're going to have a great time. But the first hole, he hits his driver a little right. He had about 180. He brings out a hybrid and just hammered this thing over the green. And I was like, geez, what was that? And he goes, I don't know. Jay gave it because he said it was broken. And I was like, broken? That thing works.
What flight is already coming in?
He's in D flight.
Oh, okay.
But,
right. That's awesome.
He's excited. Yeah, he's excited. He was there last year, didn't play as much, but this year I think he's going to be playing a lot. He signed up for Albany today, but I think he's going to win a couple of this year. I think so. But he's got to get his putter. He always he's
well, I got a putter for you.
Jay, tell us a story about Arnie in Myrtle Beach when you needed him on a greenside chip.
Oh,
what did it?
You have a couple of those? Yeah, I got to hear.
Tell us a story about what Arnie did when you had all hope on him to get that chip.
Yeah, so it was the die course, par 3, nothing but water all down the right hand side. The wind took mine into the water. My dad hit first, and he was just short of the green. He maybe had like a 20-yard chip or something like that. So I'm like, then I hit my next shot. I'm like 4 feet behind the pin. I'm like, all right, Dad, this one's all you. So he gets up there, and I'm on the other side of the green, and I'm watching the practice swing. I'm like, oh my God, this isn't going to be good. And he just blades this thing right across the green, right into the water. And,
he threw a little Scud missile chip.
Gotta get that dialed in.
Yeah, it's like those videos on Facebook I see all the time where it says what my ball feels like when I chip, and it'd be like just some video of just like a rocket or Superman flying or something because it's just so bad.
Well, Arnie, listen, we're gonna have we're going to have some Lombardi putters set up at every event for you to try. So I might have a putter for you, bro, to fix that putting game. Hopefully, anyways.
Yeah.
But all right, Adam, you got anything else for the boys before we wrap things up?
Well, if you're listening and you're not a member of the Golfweek Am Tour, both New York Upstate or nationally, amateurgolftour.net, sign up today. It's $110 for the year for the membership dues at national level collects. You're going to have a great time. We got 18 events on the year, live scoring, big purses, skins games, points race. And you're going to definitely want to join. It's the best thing that you'll play in the local area. We have a lot of fun, and
we're growing, baby. We're growing.
Yeah, we're going to grow. We're going to, don't miss out. You're going to, you're just going to miss out if you don't play. I mean, it's definitely worth it, whether you're close or whether you have to drive a little bit. I know Florida Mike drives a couple hours to play in events. Kevin, myself, Jay, everybody, we're driving a few hours to get to these events because, that's how much fun you're going to have. And I think your cat likes me because he's been licking my finger.
Oh, good Lord. I don't want to hear about that story.
Anyway, no. Other than that, sign up. It's going to be a good time, and we're looking forward to it. Can't wait to get out there and start going.
Yes, sir. Adam, and again, thanks for everything you do, bro, for the tour.
No problem.
Listen, we love golf. We love the growth of the game. And we definitely wouldn't be playing competitively up here without you, man. So thank you again for all you do.
No problem.
Thank you for all the listeners for tuning in.
And if you're a business and you want to become a sponsor,
hit us up.
Hit me up at New York Upstate at amateurgolftour.net and become a sponsor of the tour and have your business out there for all to see.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And all right, Jay, thank you for coming on tonight, buddy. It was a pleasure. And definitely check Jay's business out. We'll have an ad read for you guys soon. And Kev, it's always a pleasure chatting with you. Your golf IQ is like no other. I always take everything you tell me, constructive criticism out there when you come to me and talk to me with golf game, bro. You're damn good golfer, man.
I got that signed glove. I got that signed glove for you too, Kevin.
It's that signed glove. But Kev, listen, thanks for coming on the pod, bro. It was absolutely fun, and I look forward to having you guys on again after you win some events. So you'll be back. You'll be back in Florida, Mike. It's always a pleasure, bro. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Thanks for coming on, as always.
Absolutely. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Upstate Golf Guys podcast in this special Golf Week Spotlight. Have a good night, everybody.